Okay. Next is going to be Good morning, class. Financial Accounting 2. Today is Tuesday. Let's begin our class with attendance taking. It's amazing. The layout. I already pinned myself. In moment, let me check. It keeps changing the layout. Change the layout. Okay. Still the same. Spotlight mode. Okay, good. Yes. So let me share my screen now. After that, go through add the link. Any check voice battery mapping more. We have two mapping. Parent, Sean, GE, Suti, Akun, anymore. Yonghin, EG. Okay, everyone is present. First of all, your Minton. Minton, everyone is doing well. So based on my marking, everyone is scoring full marks. So I'm not going to discuss the Minton anymore. Instead, I would like to show you the assignment directly. Let me show you the assignment. Assignment question is here, cover letter. Let us begin with the cover letter here, cover letter. This assignment already been uploaded in the Google Classroom, already been uploaded. So this is the assignment for Financial Accounting 2, and this is a group assignment. Prerequisition for this course, Introductory Accounting and Financial Accounting 1. I believe every one of you already either passed or exempted from this prerequisition. Next, this group assignment is in the group of 4. That means 4 members, a team, a group. But since we have 14 in total, there are going to be 2 teams. 2 teams with 5 members. Only 2 teams can be with 5 members. Following, the due date for assignment submission is 1 month later, week 11. This week is week 7. 1 month later, week 11, 13 July. And you write down your group members' name, ID, student ID, contribution. Use Microsoft Word or Excel. The type font is Times New Roman, font size 12. And you need to share all the working, The rest you read yourself. Don't be late. Don't be late, submit the assignment, or else there will be deduction of penalty for submission. After that, let's look at the question now. Assignment question. Here, you are going to select 2 companies from Bursa Malaysia. Bursa Malaysia, what is Bursa Malaysia? Bursa Malaysia is a platform, is a place where listed company, Malaysia listed company are being presented, are presented. They are presented in Bursa Malaysia, this platform, so that the investor can have more information of all these listed company together with their share price, something. So select 2 companies from Bursa Malaysia. If Bursa Malaysia is a new turn to you, then this is a time for you to engage with Malaysia listed company environment. So Bursa Malaysia, one of these 2 companies shall, that means must, shall be manufacturing company. You know, manufacturing company, example, I just give you an example. Growth manufacturing company, Top Growth, Hataraka, these are all manufacturing. Other manufacturing, what are them? It could be what? Other manufacturing, what are them? I'm also not quite famous with the manufacturing company. Such like it could be manufacturing. Let's say the Apollo, and what else? And let's say the Nestle is manufacturing or not? Should be, yeah. Nestle should be manufacturing. Milo or something. Manufacturing company. How to select the manufacturing company? I show you the Bursa Malaysia website now. We go to the Bursa Malaysia. This is Bursa Malaysia here, bursamalaysia.com. For example, you can look for, let's say you look for Top Growth. Just an example, doesn't necessarily must go for Top Growth. I go for Top Growth. You want to go for the what? You get the annual report lah. This one, annual report. From here, you can get the annual report of the company. Annual report over the years 2020, 2019, 2018. All the annual reports. If you want to look for manufacturing company, you can do it this way. The company, you don't select company, you leave it blank. You can leave it blank or not? Company. Scroll up, select company. You leave the company blank, and market, main market lah. Main market is the first market. S market, lead market, they are relatively smaller, mature market. Main market is the mature market. After that, you can select the sector. Sector manufacturing should be, how do I know? Here, is it? No. You can go for, let's say, manufacturing could be industry product. This one should be manufacturing, right? Auto part, industry, a lot though. Okay, a lot. Don't care it. We don't go for industry, we go for consumer. Consumer, you know consumer. You know consumer better. Consumer, food and beverage. This one you must know, right? Food and beverage. And then you select search. So what are the companies is going to appear? Let me check my connection. Oh, my connection is not really well. These are the Brahim. This one is producing the biscuit, if not mistaken, the Brahim Holdings. Anymore? Coconut, you know this one or not? This one also producing something santang. Is it coconut santang, if not mistaken? And what else? Kwa Food. This one also producing biscuit. Kawang Food. Biscuit. Spritzer. You know Spritzer, right? Drinking water. Spritzer. And what else? Malaysia Flour Mills. This one producing the flour of Malaysia. Manufacturing. Huatai also biscuit, if not mistaken. And Touch Lady, you know Touch Lady, milks and whatever. CCK Consolidate, this one is chicken, the frozen food. Haseng, you know the Haseng crickets. Su Dapi, Haseng. So these are all manufacturing. I believe that there should be manufacturing company. You go through their annual report or their website, whether they are manufacturing company or not. So you go for consumer products and goods. This one you should be more familiar lah. It's surrounding us, their product. You can go for food and beverage, or you can go for household product. Household products such like I don't think you know. Household products such like the cleaner items, cleaner tools, cleaner detergent, something like this. See, that's saying this one. So you don't know. You better go for this one. Is producing what? King Holding. This one is producing the electronic equipment, appliance and equipment. Anymore? I know. I don't think the rest I know. This one, my last also electronic and goods and appliance. The rest I am not sure. These three I'm not sure. Go for food and beverage. You should have better idea of food and beverage category. Consumer product sector, sub-sector food and beverage. So here, go back to the assignment. Go to select 2 companies from Busan, Malaysia. One of them must be manufacturing company. Why must be manufacturing company? There is a purpose here. Later I show you. Another one company shall be non-manufacturing company. One manufacturer, another non-manufacturing. You can go for trading company, whatever as you like. Whatever company, as long as not manufacturing company. Then you need to analyze the annual report. Analyze that means comparison basically. Comparison, analyze the annual report of their most recent financial year. Now is 20. Oh, sorry. Excuse me to switch on the power first. Now is June 2021. So the 2020 annual report almost available. If 2020 annual report is not available, 2019 annual report should be available already. Then you prepare a formal business report. Formal report. So this is your requirement. Prepare a business report. Assignment is a business report. Following, you need to have the following session. First one, executive summary. Executive summary, that means summary, introduction. Executive summary, that means an introduction to summarize each session. For example, if I look at your executive summary without looking at the other session, I know the overall content in brief for this report. This is the purpose for summary. Executive, they are very busy. For example, if you work for a CEO, CFO, they are very busy. They have no time. They don't have time to read the whole report. They just look at your session 1. Your session 1 summarize the rest of the session. If they are interested in particular session, they just go to, let's say, they read at your executive summary. They found that, I want to know what is the differences between their financial statement. So the reader directly go to session B. Session B. First, session A, executive summary. Session B, introduction. Introduction, description of company. What kind of the business the company is doing? How many branches? How many or the market is local market, West Malaysia or East Malaysia? Description. Nature of business. Other than manufacturing business, this company also have some minor activity. For example, this company may have some research and development project, something like this. Description of the companies you choose, your chosen company. Nature of business, introduction. Next, you need to identify to see if there is any joint venture arrangement. What is joint venture? Google assignment, that means you need to research by your own. Joint venture, we are going to cover joint venture accounting at the end of this at the end of this course. Joint venture basically is very similar to partnership. The idea is very similar to partnership, but it's not partnership exactly the partnership, but it's very similar to partnership. Joint venture means 2 or more companies, they're working together on certain project. From the target company, the 2 target company, you need to identify if there is any joint venture. If there is joint venture arrangement, explain what is the detail of the arrangement. The detail of the arrangement. For example, company A responsible to provide resource, company B responsible to carry out implementation, something like this. Next, you need to compare the financial position and comprehensive income, statement of comprehensive income of this company. That's the reason why I ask you to choose manufacturing company and another one non-manufacturing company. Because manufacturing company and non-manufacturing company, I believe some of you may already went through the management accounting, MA, right? MA1, MA2, advanced management. There are a lot of management accounting. Supposedly manufacturing company, they have slightly different in the statement of financial position and statement of comprehensive income. Manufacturing company, for example, they have inventory, work in progress, manufacturing account. They have semi-finished goods and fully finished goods. You can see the difference or not. So compare the presentation, the layout of statement of financial position of manufacturer and non-manufacturing company. Together, statement of comprehensive income of this manufacturing and the other non-manufacturing company. What are the differences? highlight them. Then you need to have this one is accounting standard. Recognition rules, measurement rules, disclosure rules for MFRS 101. This is presentation of financial statement. MFRS 102, inventory. MFRS 107 is what? Statement of cash flow. MFRS 116, PPE. MFRS 9, financial instrument. So you have to share them. And lastly, go through the conclusion. MFRS 9, which should be presentation and MFRS 9. Is it MFRS 9? 9 is probably is MFRS 132 is better. But never mind. This one just find out the details. And the conclusion. Conclusion. Your conclusion to group your report. Basically the idea is to compare. This is the main purpose to compare. Your joint venture is first purpose. Second is compare what is the differences and enough. Basically it's these two. These two conclusion. In your conclusion you should conclude this one and this one. But anyway, conclude each session. One group, 4 members. Every group must different company. Report length 2,000 words, more or less more or less. Then don't copy and paste Don't copy and paste all the while. Don't copy and paste for all the while. And this is the rubric, marking rubric. Presentation, organization, formats, structure 4 marks. This is for comparison. Similarity and differences. What are they? Which part similar? Which part is different? 10 marks in total. Analysis, 10 marks. Analysis. This one analysis is it could be 4 for the other one analysis. For example, this one introduction could be analysis. Identify and explain could be analysis. This one is comparison for sure, right? And this one could be analysis as well. You just show this is the 2 main requirement. Analysis and comparison. Next, style. This is the writing style. 4 marks, 3 marks. Grammar and mechanical. Grammar are 3 marks as well, if not mistaken. Total overall is 30 marks. Now here you can notice that the emphasis here is similarity and differences together with analysis. These two are 20 marks out of 30, 10 out of 30. Yes. After that, let me show you I already paused the assignment here. Assignment. Can you see this one? Assignment. Let me enlarge it. This assignment is what? Please refer to the cover letter and the question for detailed instruction. Question paper. 4 groups in a member. Since there are 14 students, there should be 2 groups with 5 members. Please indicate your group member and select the company in the comment section so the others will not be duplicated, repeated. Because everyone doing is different, right? So you write down. First one, the king is Dominic. Second is Madam Wong. Third one is Mr. He. Fourth one is Jane. What we are going to study? We study Dutch lady versus which company? We study Taan. This one, Cebu company. Okay, in this way. So you click pause. Example. This one is example. Example. You see or not? So when you want to finalize your group member and the company, you have to check the comments. If this one for first come first serve, Dominic already, Madam Wong already, Mr. He already, Jess already, you cannot look for them as your group member anymore. Dutch lady and Taang already been selected, you cannot select these 2 company anymore. Easy or not? Any question? Thank you, Joyce. Okay, done. So assignment, good luck to you. 1 month, submit on time. Next, close it. Next should be what? Next should be close. Go back to midterm already, assignment already. Now back to our syllabus. We are going to look at a new topic today. Where is it? This one, no slides. We are going to look at financial statement. This one you should be good enough. It's quite similar to financial FA1 introductory accounting something. This one is very similar. So for this financial statement of company, probably I just go through in brief. Because I do believe that supposedly you learn some of them in your previous financial accounting paper. So we go through together. Let's go. Introductory. Let me adjust it. Introduction to this one. The financial statement of limited company. Sendiang Berhad. Following, by the end of the lecture, you able to do what? You're able to describe the differences between financial statement of sole trader and companies. Sole traders you learn, right? For example, sole trader does not have share capital, right? But company have share capital. Sole trader is called what? Capital. I'm not sure should be called capital, just like partnership. But company we have share capital, right? Explain the nature and type of reserve. Reserve was easy, right? Retained earning, the most common reserve. The second common reserve is called revaluation reserve. These two are the most common reserve. Show the journal and ledger entries to the preliminary expenses. This one is set up cost. Debenture interest, you know how to calculate. You know how to try the journal entry, debit interest, credit, liability, that's all. Company income tax, debit income tax, expenses, credit, liability. The rest also very easy. Prepare the financial statement, that's all. I believe you know already. We just go through quickly. Item found in the statement of profit and loss. What you will see? You are going to see that this item. We show the overview first. This is the statement of comprehensive income. Familiar to you? You are familiar. You went through this one before in your previous study, correct or not? Let me check with you. Correct or not? This one in your previous study you went through. Am I right? Yes. So I say this one is basically the same. Thank you, Joyce, for your feedback. So this one is, I believe that you learned before. So I will go through in very brief way. Expenditure, you have cost of sales, admin, selling, distribution, finance costs. Company tax, this one, director salary, if any, auditor fee, interest, Next, distribution cost. Distribution cost, that means, distribution cost is distribution, that means send the goods to the customer, the cost, including the warehouse cost, forklift. Forklift is the machinery to carry the heavy goods, to have very heavy goods. Warehouse wages, carriage hour is sent to goods, motor expenses, You check out yourself, admin expenses, This one, not much to be described, because it's very boring, light and heat, lights, every factory that need lights, electricity, heat. This one is not applicable in Malaysia, because this is UK material. So heat, they have winter, very cold. So they need to have some heat, electricity cost, heating cost. But the rest is more or less like us. Following, ocean. Yes, ocean. Statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. Yeah, there are two oceans. Again, I want to tell you this one is UK syllabus. UK contains. In Malaysia, we know that. Let me show you the working template. 21st, 6, 15 June. FA2 lecture. Okay. This one. The layout should be like this. Statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. This one should be what you learned before, and the most common way. You have the sales and blah 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 blah, blah and then profit after tax, correct? And you have comprehensive income, and for example, revaluation gain, and could be others, blah 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 blah, and total comprehensive income. Here, this is what? This is the standard one. This is the standard one. This is according to Malaysia. We are called MFRS. MFRS Malaysia. Here Malaysia Financial Reporting Standard. MFRS. This one is MFRS. With this one and this one together in one statement combined. Another one, it will be like this. Another one, this one is MFRS. MFRS version. Another one is MPERS. MPERS. Make it different. This is green color. This is, let's say, is blue color. MPERS. So, Jungi. Statement of profit or loss. Statement. Oh yeah, sorry. Total comprehensive income. Let me check. Two statement. Prepare two statement. Oh, I'm wrong. This one is not referring to this one. Okay. Two statements. Statement of profit and loss. Statement of in Malaysia we only have this one. Yes. Another one. Statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. I copy the whole story here first, delete this one, and continue. Changes in equity. It could be brought forward, profit, carry for a dividend paid, carry forward. This one could be share capital. This one could be retained earning. That's all. Make it a color together. They call it what? This color we name blue color. This one, they combine together. Combine the statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. Changes in equity combine together. This one it is allowable under Malaysia Private NPE Entity Reporting Standard. For your general knowledge, in the exam will not ask you in the exam, but for general knowledge. This is MPRS. This one is for small company, private entity. Basically, private entity is those smaller company. You can to be easier to be remembered. You just treat private entity as non-listed company. For non-listed company, you can present profit and loss and other comprehensive income together with changes in equity. For MFRS, this one usually for large company, big company, listed company. They must share this one alone, and then another statement of changes in equity. Another statement. They cannot combine. This one can combine. This one cannot combine. This one is not applicable in Malaysia version, so I hide it. This one is not applicable in Malaysia version. I hide it. Next. So you know this one very well, right? This is the standard format you went through. Next. Statement of financial position, very easy lah. You also would know like current liability, for example, income tax, debenture, non-current liability, debenture, loan interest, something. Next. This is the financial position. This one, you know it, right? Very well. This one and this one. Any questions so far? Thank you, Joyce. So you can see that they are very common. You learned before. 10. Capital structure of company financial statement. Capital, share capital, share capital. This one is quite detailed already. This one is quite detailed already. I don't think you need to know, but I can explain some. Share capital, there are few categories for share capital. First one called authorized share capital. Authorized share capital is the maximum, is the total number of share capital or the maximum number of share capital you register. The company register with the authority. You register with authority maximum 1 million. You cannot issue more than 1 million because your maximum authorized share capital is only 1 million. Allotted or issue. Allotted is issue. That means you already issue to the shareholder. Somebody subscribe to your share. Your issue to them. But some of them could be haven't paid you the money. The money not in yet. You issue the share. Perhaps some of them haven't received the money. Core capital is what? Core capital. Core capital usually refer to those shares already being fully subscribed. You issue the share, you receive the payment in full. This one usually authorized share capital, the maximum one, the registered one. Allotted or issue, you already issue to someone. Perhaps some of the money, some of them money haven't received. Core is fully paid, equivalent to fully paid. Core capital. Next. 12th, capital reserve share premium. You know share premium already. Revaluation reserve, you also know, right? And treasury share. What is treasury share? This one, treasury share. A company is allowed to buy own share. Usually, share of company is purchased by investor, right? Human being, investor. But a company can buy back its own share. I show you, the company can buy back its own share. For example, buy back its own share. Top graph. Again, top graph. Buy own share. We call it treasury share. Treasury share. You see, top graph perhaps spend 1 billion buying back its own share. Can see or not? Company can buy back its own share. What is the double entry? The double entry will be like this. Double entry. This one is not. Oh, sorry. I set as brown color. Company buyback is own share. How to call it? Company buyback is own share. Company is June 1st. For example, company buying back its own share. The journal entry will be debit treasury share. Treasury share. Credit bank. This treasury share, if you go to the extraction, statement of financial position, it will be somewhere here. A capital, you have share capital, you have retained earning, and you have this treasury share. Treasury share is negative value. Negative value. This one. Buyback its own share. Okay. Let's go back to the slide. Next, 13. Accounting. This one, issue share at premium. You know, I believe you know how to do. This one is very easy one. Revaluation reserve. I believe you know as well. Move on. 16. Other than this one, I'll show you the notes. Next, financial statement. You see here, when we call audited financial, or when we call audited financial statement. Sorry. When we call audited financial statement, we have statement of financial position. We have statement of profit or loss and other from comprehensive income. What are the others? What are the others? There are three more. There are three more. What are they? Anyone? You know? What are they? Checkbox. What are they? What are the rest? What are the rest? Let's begin from the last one. Xiong, Siêu Tinh, and Hei Wen. What are the rest of the statement? When we call audited financial statement, it refers to statement of financial position, it refers to statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. There are three more documents. What are they? Financial statement, audited financial statement. Hei Wen, Siêu Tinh, Xiong. Do you know what are the other documents? Together we call financial statement. Any idea? Park Kung, Kemi, Yan Ping. What are the other three? Joyce, Adeline, Ching Ying. The other documents, what are they? The other document. Patrick, EU, Jack. Other documents, what are they? The other documents. So statement of changes in equity. Okay, good. Statement of changes in equity. Statement of changes in equity. Okay, okay, good. Statement of cash flow. Very good. Thank you very much. Statement of changes in equity. Okay, okay. The last one. Statement of changes in equity, cash flow. Statement of cash flow, changes in equity. Last one. Anyone know who is the last? What is the last one? Kyung Kim, Raymond, Patrick. Any idea? The last one? Who knows the last one? What is the last document? Anyone? Sean, Siêu Tinh, Hei Wen, Nhật Ping, Kemi, Park Kung. Nobody know, right? Siêu Tinh, Ching Ying, sorry, Ching Ying, Adeline, Joyce. Nobody know. Jack, EU, Patrick. Go back again. The last one is not to financial statement. Not to financial statement. This one is also one of the financial statement. Not to financial statement. Here, not to financial statement is one of the component of financial statement. Not to financial statement. Not to financial statement is going to tell you further details. For example, I need to show you an example. Let me open the annual report for you. Annual report here. Annual report is one. Let me choose one. Which company you want to go? Let's say Thang Holding. Do I have Thang Holding or not? Yes, I have Thang Holding. 2019. Here, financial statement should be part 3 or part 2 already. Financial statement are good. You see, financial statement including director report is not really from here to here. See or not? Here, statement of financial position, profit and loss, changes in equity statement, cash flow, not to financial statement. These are audited financial statement. Next, we go to not to financial statement. We go to the for financial position. For example, I want to show you what is the not to financial statement. We go to total asset. Can I? Moment. Total asset. Yes. For the total asset immediately. You see, this is the financial statement for Taang Holding. Perhaps I can zoom in slightly, 95. Or I can zoom in into 100. If you look at this one, property, plant and equipment, you get a single amount. So my question, you see, property, plant and equipment, you get a single amount at 15370 at 15. This called, how to pronounce this one? 850 million, 850 million. So rich. Oh, I want to know how many of them is property? How many of them is motor vehicle? How do you know? How do you know? You just know property, PPE. I'm an investor. I want to know. I like to invest in those companies who are very property rich in property. So now I look at the Taang Holding. Because I believe that property provides security. Property, security. So 850 million PPE. How many of them are properties? How much is the property value? So if without the notes to financial statement, you don't know. But if you have the notes to financial statement, not 3, not 3, it gives you further information. Not 3, we go to not 3. Oh, not 3 here. Here, okay. Oh, very complicated. Not 3. Notes to financial statement, not 3. Notes to financial statement, not 3. Property. So we look at the overall figures first. The figure, oh, sorry. What happened? What happened? Something wrong. Oh, sorry. Something wrong. Okay, here, not 3. Go back to not 3 again. Where's my not 3? Up here. Something wrong. How can I keep like this? This is not 3. Not 3. Not 3. We look at the total figure first. This is the total cost. You can see the depreciation as well, movement of the carry amount. These are all costs. These pages all costs. Land so much, factory building quarter so much, infrastructure so much, plantation land so much, furniture, 15 equipment so much. After that, this happened. These are his costs. After that, this is what? This is still continue a lot. Wharf, jetty, plant and machinery, motor vehicle, asset under construction. So the total cost is how much? The total cost is 1581. This is, how do we pronounce this one? This is called 1.5 billion. 1.5 billion. This is cost. Next, it will show you the depreciation. Accumulated depreciation, actually, accumulated depreciation will give you total how much? Accumulated depreciation total is 16 million, is it? Accumulated depreciation 16 million, and the carry amount 16 million as well. Anymore, a lot, very lot. No, I cannot read. Sorry. Here. So this should be the total depreciation. The total depreciation, accumulated depreciation 766 million. So net off the carry amount for 2019. Carry amount for 2019 will be 815 million. This is the figures that presented on statement of financial position. 815. You see 815 billion. If we go to the financial position just now, this one. 815 million. PPE 815 million. This is the carrying amount. Notes to financial statement tell you more information. It tells you more information. Notes to financial statement. So it tells you changes in non-current asset. It also tells you the statement of changes in equity, the movement. I show you statement of changes in equity. We go down, go to this one, equity statement. Here, statement equity, right? Share capital, you only have one. Share capital 444 at 43900. This is what? This is the value. Well, this is RM. So my question, how many unit of share? How many unit of share? Do you have idea how many units of share for this company, Taang Holding? You must go to the not 70.1. So you know how much is total number of share. So you go to 17.1, not 17.1. Somewhere here, reserve most. Then you will be here. Share capital and reserve. This one. Ordinary share. This is the amount just now. Amount. Number of share also equivalent to amount. That means 1 ringgit per share. 1 ringgit per share. And you can see this were issue and fully paid. They'll issue their share and is fully paid. Fully paid. They receive the money already. Any more? That's all. So, notes to the financial statement provide you additional information. Statement of changes in equity, you know already. Next, this is not on PPE. It's quite similar to what I showed you just now, right? Quite similar. Land, building, vehicle, total, blah, 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 blah. Cost, accumulated depreciation, carry amount. Very similar. Move on. Any questions so far? Thank you, Joyce. Next, acting. What is acting? Statement of changes in equity. So you know what is statement of changes in equity? It summarized, it will be like this. Statement of changes in equity. Summarized, it will be like this. Oh, sorry. Summarized, it will be like this. Statement of changes in equity. Share capital, retained earning, brought forward, movement during the year, carry forward. Next. This is share capital, retained earning, revaluation reserve, or other retained earning, and opening, profit, dividend paid, closing. Statement of changes in equity. Move on. Wow, a lot, high or low. 14. Summary. Yes, that's all. Very good. Summary. Summary. So every company have to prepare statement of comprehensive income. Comprehensive income, that's means profit and loss and other comprehensive income. And disclose the realized and unrealized gain or loss. Realized and unrealized gain or loss. This one, you haven't learned it, should be. Unrealized gain or loss, you are going to learn in FA2. FA2, you are going to learn unrealized gain or loss. For example, transaction gain or loss is what? Unrealized gain or loss also including what? Including the revaluation gain. Revaluation gain is the example of unrealized gain or loss. Unrealized gain. Company have to prepare statement of changes in equity. We know a statement tell you the changes in equity. Yes. This statement also show the impact of prior year adjustment. This one should be you learned before. Excuse me a moment. But this one is uncommon for exam purpose. Uncommon for exam purpose. Excuse me. Sorry, I come back shortly. Yes, I coming back. And then company financial statement. This one. Okay, that's all. Move on. So that's all for statement of financial statement of limited company. Theoretically, you have went through most of them. right? You have went through most of them. So we don't spend too much time on the theory. Instead, I want to focus on the application. The application. Now we look at what? We look at tutorial question. Where is it? FA2 exercise. This one, lecture 4, company financial statement. We begin with question 2. Lecture 4, question 2. We do question 2 first. Step by step. Question 2 first. This one. Lecture 4, question 2. Question 2. And I raise you to 110. Yeah. Question 2. You have tribalance. Tribalance. These are tribalance. Tribalance, right? This record is tribalance. And there is a notes to financial statement. Here is additional information. Additional information. Want to add additional information. Requirement. Requirement is what? Prepare statement of comprehensive income, statement of changes in equity, statement of financial position. Just prepare. Can you do it or not? This question as a warming up question. You try the question, then I will know you can do it or not. Before we go into other exercise, this one consider warming up question. Warming up question. What I want to highlight here is what this company. This company so far, I want to do additional notes. Additional notes. This company is so far. This one is a manufacturing company. Manufacturing company. How do I know it is a manufacturing company? How do I know this is a manufacturing company? I know because I noticed that. Here. This company it do have what? It do have this one, factory, plant and equipment. Can you see that? Factory, plant and equipment, and factory overhead. And another one is what? Enough. Because of this factory, so I know this company is a manufacturing company. Manufacturing company, when you prepare comprehensive profit and loss of manufacturing company, they are slightly different. Here, I show you the manufacturing profit and loss of manufacturing company. You learn in your MA1, I believe. Let me share with you. Any one of you went through MA1 or not? MA, Management Accounting. Let me show you. It is here. UCSI, and then study scheme, and this one, right? Star MPU subject. You went through MA1. Zoom in. Now you are at this level, right? You are at here. You are at FA2. See, you are BA216. Year 2 almost finished. So you already went through MA2. You see, MA you already have 2. MA1, MA1 year, BA106, BA1 subject. Okay, good. So you went through MA1. You should know that the profit and loss, it should be like this. It should be like this. Profit statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. It should be like this. You have sales, correct? And you have COGS, cost of goods sold, COGS. Your COGS here, you have the opening inventory and you have closing inventory. Thirdly, you have purchase for the year. Purchase for the year. Then you have something. This one it should be the manufacturing cost. Manufacturing cost to be included here. Here, this one, manufacturing cost. manufacturing cost. This one, manufacturing cost. Manufacturing cost including what? It could be, for example, the factory depreciation, or this one, whatever the factory cost, like the factory cost, including all the factory costs, such like depreciation of factory plant and equipment. And another one, such like factory electricity, something like this, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, etc. Blah blah blah. Okay, these are differences. Then you have the gross profit. For a manufacturing company, the manufacturing cost will be part of COGS. The manufacturing cost will be part of COGS. COGS, manufacturing account. You know this one, right? This one. You learned this one before or not? In your MA1, you learn some of this manufacturing cost. Now, in the financial accounting, this manufacturing cost, it should be classified under COGS. It should be classified under COGS. You can call it manufacturing cost or any name. It just part here, insert here. And then you have what? Other income. You have distribution cost. You could have marketing cost. You have administration costs. So you have profit before tax, taxation, profit after tax. And finance cost should be, this one should be operating cost. This one should be operating profit. And then here is the finance cost should be here. Finance costs or finance charges or something here. If you're not sure, you can refer back to the slide just now. The slide just now, this one, no, the slide just one. All right, slide. Just now, this one, right? Yes. Cost of goods sold, distribution, and many other expenses are finance costs. More or less like this, the layout. Yes, that's all. So prepare. Try this question. Prepare what? Prepare the comprehensive income, profit and loss, and other comprehensive income, changes in equity and financial position. This one as your homework. You try to see how far you can go, how good you are up to this point. Then we discuss the answer. We went through the question together next class. Okay, any question before we end the class today? Okay, thank you, Joyce. If you have no questions, I believe that's enough for today. The rest of the time, you can do your question on your desk, because you still have half an hour before the end of the class, right? So do your homework, do your question, and I'm going to see you again on coming Thursday. See you. Thank you. Bye.